Help support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps your bank information private when shopping online. Get $5 right now to try the service at plughitzlive.com/privacy. Hello, Internet. I'm Scott with PLUGHITZ, part of the Tech Podcast Network. We're here at CES 2019 at the Z-Wave Alliance Pavilion, standing in front of the X-Brain. We'll find out about that in just a little bit. But first, introduce yourself for me, please.
My name is Ryan O'Donovan. I'm CEO of Xunison, an Irish-based company that develops all software and hardware and delivers into telecoms and retailers worldwide.
Well, fantastic. So we've got a bit of a spaceship-looking device back here. I love the design. Tell me about what the product is.
So we developed the product called the X-Brain, an all-in-one solution for any telecom or retailer worldwide. It consists of 5 devices in one: a built-in router, connects into your TV, manages all your smart home connections, and to protect the smart home, we built an antivirus and firewall around the brain to keep our kids safe and keep our smart home safe, of course, yeah? So say 5 devices all in one.
Well, fantastic. So all in this, we've got router, media, security, the smart home, so a Z-Wave connector, and what was the 5th one?
Parent control to make sure our kids are safe at home, of course, yeah?
Fantastic. So let's talk about the media side of things first. How does that work? Is it like a media server, or is it Netflix and Hulu? How does this work?
So we built a search engine across 300 of the most popular applications like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. And so whatever the application you has, it pops up in front of your screen, because the biggest problem in movies and TV content is, where is my application? Where is it? So we built a search engine across all the content. And then for the live TV, we have the premium content, the same as YouTube have or Xfinity have.
Okay. So if there's a particular movie or TV show that I'm a big fan of, we'll say Boston Legal, which I have not been able to find on streaming. I can go and search on here and it'll tell me if it's available, where it is.
Correct, yeah. So that's the biggest problem is we come home every day and we spend 30 minutes, 40 minutes looking for our content in and out of applications. And what we've done is we brought all the applications together. You search for your Boston Legal law firm and then it will pop up and show us where it's from, either Netflix, Amazon, or Vudu.
Excellent. And so you said there's also live TV, and that's done like YouTube TV and stuff like that?
Like YouTube TV, it's premium TV, the same as you get from any of your content providers. So we pretty much went for the content provider to give us the great content, because they've taken our great hardware and offered it into all their telecom industries.
Okay. Now, obviously, the bread and butter, the thing that sets this thing apart from the internet side of things is the security features, right?
Yes, the biggest problem in the smart home area is, why is people not switching? Why doesn't everyone have it? Everyone's afraid of pretty much their cameras being hacked, their smart home being controlled, their door locks being opened. So we built with our cyber team, and we update the device every single day, an antivirus and firewall around our gateway to stop those hackers from coming in, and of course stop our smart home from being hacked at any one given time.
Okay. So I don't have to go into a dashboard and tell it to update. This thing's gonna keep track of itself over time.
Correct. It's something like Norton or McAfee or AVG antivirus. We update it every single day up in the background, and then we tell you when you get a hack. So for argument's sake, if you did get a hack, we tell you where it came from, what the IP address was, and we send you a full email in order to make sure that this never happens again.
Okay. So if there's a problem, there's lots of ways of knowing that it happened, and you keep it up to date, unlike a lot of consumer routers that are on the market where you have to go into the router's dashboard to do firmware updates and all of that stuff.
Yes, all of our router is always updated every single day. Our security is updated, and our viruses and malware, if we find anything new, we update every X-Brain worldwide. And if one X-Brain gets hacked, it actually notifies all the other X-Brains around the world through AI technology, and it tells them, stay away from this website, stay away from this IP address.
Wow. Okay. So a smart screen that is hardware side.
Correct.
Awesome.
Correct. You have it now. Thank you.
That's great. Okay. And then you said there's also parental controls on the internet connection as well?
Correct. So what happens every night when our kids go to bed? we don't know what they're doing. They have access to the internet, they have access to Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and then the kids. Correct. And then the kids wake up in the morning, they're all cranky and tired, and it's like you went to bed at 10 o'clock. But really, they went to their bedroom at 10 o'clock, and then they spend the next 3 or 4 hours on the internet. We can block off these websites, we can allocate the internet to certain people, we can time limit, and we can stop them going on Facebook 24/7 a day. Okay. So we're protecting the kids and also protecting the home as well, which is very important.
Okay. So I can maybe see a list of devices and say this one shouldn't be doing this at this time, and but I can.
Correct. So you can stop, say, the kids' iPad or iPhone or even PlayStation, and you can stop them going onto those nasty websites that everybody knows about that we don't want our kids going on. And of course, we can monitor them on a day-to-day basis of their activity on these things. Yeah.
Okay. So we get a list of internet activity by device as well.
Correct, yeah. You get a full report, full website report, and then pretty much we advise you, here, look, you need to look after your kids and stop them from these websites, yeah?
Gotcha. That's really great. And so all of that is integrated into this device that also, on top of all of that, has the ability to be the brain of the smart home.
Correct. So we created this product become the brain of your household because we manage your internet connections into the home, we manage your smart home connectivity around the home, and we also make sure it's protected at any given time. And then we look after the most important people in your household, which is your kids, to make sure they're safe. So you can think of, we become the brain of your whole household to protect you at any one given time, like your bodyguard, you could say.
Okay, and so obviously we're at the Z-Wave pavilion, so clearly it supports Z-Wave. Does it support any other protocols as well?
Yeah, we can support Zigbee, BLE as well, and also Wi-Fi. So we work with over 200 major Wi-Fi devices, like your Sonos speaker, your Nest thermostat, your Ring doorbell, etc., etc.
Okay. So basically, all the big brands out there are all easily supported.
Correct. So we try to work with all the major brands across all the retailers, and now we've been pretty much lucky enough to get the right access to these major players, and now we believe now we can become really the brain of your household.
That's fantastic. And are these available now? Are they coming soon? What's their time frame?
So we've just pretty much done pilot launches with Walmart, Costco, and Best Buy. They're very, very excited about the product, and we're hoping to launch maybe in Q1 or Q2 of this year. We also have 2 telecom launches as well this year, so you'll be seeing it either through our telecom providers or through our retail distribution networks.
Fantastic. And what's the expected price point on this, if we know?
So currently we're going to sell it at $229 USD. And the reason why is we want everybody in the whole of USA to have one of these devices in home. And the more devices we have out there, the cheaper the price will be.
And from what it sounds like, the more devices we have out there, the better the smart screen gets too.
Correct. So the more devices we have out there, the more we learn from each device, and we make sure that no hackers are hacking into any of our ecosystems. So the more X-brains out there, the more AI technology happens, and the more pretty much defense force that kicks into play.
Fantastic. Well, let's take a look at this thing a little bit. Let's see this thing in action.
Okay, so very easy. Here I have the smart home application, okay? On the left-hand side, I have the devices. In the middle, I have the room. On the right, I have my scenes. So if we go up to the left-hand side, we see all of the sensors that actually are connected to the X-brain. So we can see already some actions are moving on our screen. We also have it on the mobile phone application. We also have the light, the switch, the thermostat, and camera. So we can pull up a full screen of a camera in the back of the door. So if you're watching TV and you hear a noise, you can press the camera button on the remote and it will pop up in front of your screen straight away. And very, very easy how to set up the X-brain. You search device, you click device, add it to the room, and it's already done. So we made the X-brain as a 1, 2, 3 setup for any smart home installation. Even setting up the rooms is add room, name room, select room, very, very easy. Okay.
Fantastic.
Then we move on to the energy management, router, cybersecurity. So with our router, we put a built-in router inside of it. And the reason why is we want full access to the home of all the connectivity products.
Right.
With this router inside, we can rename the password, we can rename the login. So this is the biggest problem that everybody wants to do when they get a new router, you know? We show them how to make it easy, set it up, Wi-Fi modes of different modes of the home, make it long range, short range, depending if you have an apartment or a big household. Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, absolutely. And the setup seems incredibly quick and easy.
So what we did was we built on an Android OS and a Linux platform, so it's a dual two OSs. And what we did was we got 10,000 of our users, and we actually literally designed it over 3 years with these guys. So what do you think of this interface? What do you think of that? And it was really the people that designed it with us. Yes, we designed it, we implemented it, but really it came from the people's mouths.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, it seems to have worked because it seems straightforward. Looking at it, you know, the tabs across the bottom all make sense, and so far the screens I've seen, there's nothing you look at and go, I don't know what that does.
So we want even your grandmother to be able to pick up the remote and use this. And that's the most important thing with the smart home is everybody's scared of the setup. We want to make it very, very easy. Yeah. And the fact we made our cybersecurity all automatic, as you can see, is these are all the attacks that come into the X-Brain at any given time that we stopped. Okay. This is the website it came from. This is the IP address. And we actually send a full report to your email address if a particular device gets hacked. And we show you how to prevent it the next time, how to stop it, and make sure that the next time that we update it, that we'll never have this hack happen again, yeah? Okay. So our main thing is prevent any hacking through the X-Brain. And of course, you can see we can do a per device. It goes in a per device, and we can actually send a full report to the email address straight away, yeah? Okay. So here your security score is 2 out of 5. So we're telling you what's wrong with the X-Brain. Okay, we have to change our PIN code for parent control because we have it at 4400. Very, very easy, yeah? Our LG fridge was hacked, our Android demo was hacked, our CCTV camera was hacked. So now we have to make sure our passwords in those devices are updated and make sure they are secured as well. Okay, then we have our parent control. This is really, really looking after the kids. It shows how much time they're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It shows which device happen to actually access it, and here's all the devices inside of it. So if we want to go into the back-end system, which we use our PIN code to stop our kids from going in, sure, we show pretty much their activity for the last 7 days. What websites they're on, what time they're on, how long they spent on it. We have social supervision to make sure they're not on Facebook and Twitter 24 hours a day. Sure. Pretty much blocked websites, we can block those nasty websites, and we can also do an internet access. How long they spend on the router, or sorry, how much long they spend on the internet, and we can turn it off at 9 o'clock at night and turn on at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So it's pretty much we make sure that the kids are safe and stop the bullying, which is the #1 concern throughout the whole of America and worldwide right now.
That's great. I really like this product. This is, it does so much in one obviously very small little device that clearly is pretty easy to set up and use.
Yes, since we come back from, we used to develop all the Android TV boxes for a lot of the major operators and retailers. So we've learned that industry of what people really want. And we've really much made the content accessible to everyone, made our smart home easy, and of course the cybersecurity just runs by itself. So you just make sure that we have a brain in every house across America, and then everybody gets on the same network, and we can protect the whole of USA.
Well, that's fantastic. If our viewers want to find out more about this, and to find out when they become available to the market, how can they do that?
Simply just go onto our website, www.xunison.com. That's XUNISON.com. You'll be hearing a lot more about us through the news, the media, etc. But watch the space. Lots of things are happening, yeah?
Very cool. I know I sounded like I was rapping there, and I apologize because I didn't mean to, because we've got media stuff here now too.
Yeah, for our media, as you can see, right, we can search across the entire internet. That updates every single 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We show exactly where our movies come from: Amazon, Vudu, Sony, YouTube. Whichever application I have the service signed up for, I launch the application and it pops up straight away. Okay. So it's like one search stop for every movie and TV show worldwide. Okay, and then for our live TV, we've premium TV. So when I say premium TV, the same as YouTube or any of our telecom providers, but the difference that we have over our competition is we actually have 7-day playback. We have fast forward, rewind, so we can write back 7 days for every single channel that you have without even pressing that record button. Yeah.
So when I inevitably look at the clock and go, it's 5 minutes into my show, oh well, I guess I have to wait until it hits Hulu. I don't have to do that anymore. I can literally go back and deal with it, because that, I cannot tell you how many times a week that happens to me.
Correct. So every channel is recorded. So say you go on a holiday for 4 or 5 days and you miss your favorite season of what was the law film or law series?
Boston Legal.
Boston Legal. So Boston Legal, we'd miss Tuesday and Wednesday's episode. Yeah, we don't have to wait for Hulu or Amazon. We literally go back 3 or 4 days and we can watch it there and then.
That's crazy. I love that.
Perfect. Look, we just listened to the people. Our content provider worked with us and he was able to make things happen. So we believe we have the perfect solution for anyone in the whole of USA.
Well, I cannot wait to see these on the market, and I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today.
No, absolute pleasure. We love pretty much having these interviews to actually tell the world, because look, we've kept under the radar because we are an Irish company at the end of the day, and now we want to hit the USA market with all guns blazing.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Josh. Really appreciate it, okay?
For continuing CES 2019 coverage, stay tuned to plughitzlive.com/CES.